Hey guys, in this video I'm going to walk you through the steps on how to take off these new Model Y Juniper pinwheel design Aero caps off of the rims that we have. And these are a bit more fragile than the previous Model Y Gemini Aero caps that we were working with. They don't connect all the way around. And I would normally recommend putting on some work gloves so you don't scratch up your fingers while taking these things off, but it's already a pretty tight fit fitting your hands into these holes, and you're going to need to get them in there a little way so that you can pry these out one at a time. So what we're going to do is work our way around the perimeter, taking each section off, unclipping one at a time, and then at the end we're going to remove it from the center. So putting your fingers into these holes and then getting a little bit of leverage and popping out each section so that it's not clipped, and we're going to go all the way around the perimeter to do that. So now at this point all of the different flaps have been removed. We found another way that you can go about prying off each one of these pinwheel sections is with a screwdriver. We'll show you how that's accomplished. So we're going to take it, put it in this little gap right here, and then just pry it back, and then you can go around the perimeter to do it with that, and it actually makes it pretty easy and straightforward, and you're protecting your hands from not having to go into each one of those sections and pry it out with your fingers. And then in terms of getting that centerpiece out, what we're going to do is take that screwdriver and we're going to pull one of these flaps back. So we're sliding this down, and you can see we're getting it behind this area right here. So what we're going to do is just use that to pry out that centerpiece, and then it should pop right out once you're able to get behind this area. If you try to pull that off with your hands around the outside, this area is rather skinny, so if you were trying to pull it from the end, for instance, to pry that off, you could end up with a bend or it just breaking off right in this area. So getting something behind there that you can use to leverage it and then pull it away is a good way to go about popping these off. Now while we're at it, I'll show you putting on a new one. But what you want to do with any of these air caps is always line them up so that whatever cutout it has for the air valve is going to line up with the Aero cap in that section. So make sure that those line up. So then we're going to do that. Push it in from the center and make sure that it's clipped in at the center first. And then you can work your way around the perimeter just to make sure it's snapped in all the way. But that's going to wrap up this video. I hope it was helpful walking you through the step-by-step process on how to take off the Aero caps on your Model Y Juniper.
Thank you to Joa for supporting this video and the content on my channel. Please consider checking out Joa's premium Tesla products and accessories through the link in the description. Use my exclusive discount code THANKS at checkout to save. I appreciate you watching. Subscribe to the channel for more Tesla content in the future.